What's up, folks? Honey's Morning Update, September 16th, OPEX day, and quarterly OPEX, and then we've got UMISH. So, over under today is at 908 level. Yesterday, that's what I said I thought would hold. We dipped down to 905, but that level pretty much held. And then FedEx came after, and then we dropped after they came with shitty earnings, and then no forward guidance. So that was awesome. So we plunged down to 78. 78 has actually become a key level. This 80, 83, I was looking for that to be defended, and it has for the most part with that dip down to 78, and we're above it now. Pretty tight overnight range after post close after we dipped down to 38 or 78, excuse me. So on the downside, here's that 78 level, which was actually pretty decent. I'd like to see, that the 68, 66 level might hold. The one I'm really watching is the 38.40. So we'll see that 38, 38, 38, 40. That would be something I'd really, I think that if we come back down there, we'll be defended. If not, we've got 38 and a quarter, and then, basically 3,800. So we will see kind of what happens, during cash and how bad it gets. Again, this really kind of depends on that UMISH number coming out at 10. So, but that 38, 40, 38, 38, that's something I think that if it's bad, then we dip down. So that'd be 40 points from the low or the overnight low, which would be reasonable. So SPX cash gap up here, I don't think that's going to even your 30, 40, 37. I don't see that being an issue. 38.60, 38.29, that's obtainable. So we could fill that cash gap today. And then the next one down is 38.17 to 37.90. So again, we could fill this and stop here at 38.17. That's a level I would be watching as well. Because a lot of times we'll see it come down and just park it like right up here where it tipped in and then came down. So the beginning of cash gaps with the expectations of being filled have sometimes become support and resistance. Euro still on obviously decline. That trend line's been key. Holding the 995, we'll see if that continues to hold that level. Maybe pop back up and test this. But obviously this is a huge downtrend unless something macro immaculously changes for Europe. I don't have any hopes for this currency to moving forward, but we will see. And as this goes down, the dollar goes up and pushes the equities down. That will be the story for a while, but there will be a turning point when dollar up and equities up at the same time, and that's going to throw everybody off. But that will be something terrible outside of the U.S. where that's capital flight is basically what that would be. Let's look at numbers here. So yesterday's SPX closed at 3,900, 3,901, excuse me. That's where the highest open interest strikes in the AM options were. So that's kind of what we expected. The thing is these are going to settle where it opens, so that's going to be negligent. And then you have the 3850 has got some pretty good open interest as well, although we're above that. So technically. So we could see that happen too, where they're going to gravitate to something like this for an ES open, or they bring it back up to 3,900. But I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, this is kind of what I look at for open interest wise for AM options, at least for yesterday. Today, what's notable is that the 38 and a quarter and 3,800 level are the two highest open interest strikes we have. So take note on that they could pin that or that. 3,800, both of those are clearly in reach and would be realistic for a move. Obviously, 3,800 would be 100 points down. And in this day and age, that's nothing. I remember when 20 points was a big deal, but whatever, here we are. And 38 and a quarter is 15,000. So we'll see what happens here, but just keep that in mind that the 3,800 and 38 and a quarter have the highest open interest strikes coming into today if we don't get a reversal. So again, if we can get above 908, it could stave off some weekend wrecking shit. But I don't know. As of now, I don't hold high hopes for today. So anyway, big swings. Everything's crazy because of OPEX. So please, stay safe, size down, and most of us will just, probably just eat popcorn and watch the theatrics and take a shot if we see something opportunity. But I wouldn't force a trade today. And if you do and you're in profit, take it because the swings could be fairly gnarly depending on what happens and what news comes out. Anyway, stay safe. I'll be in the room most of the day. Thanks.